What's up, guys? Swerve again. New week, new travel tip. Basically, what we're going to talk about are what days are the cheapest to fly. The best days to fly usually actually fluctuate a lot. Depends on your country, depends on where you go. But for me, the best days that I have found to fly usually fall on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, or Saturdays. It's because during the week, airlines don't have that many customers. And when you don't have as many customers or people willing to fly during the work week because they're working, obviously, it makes it so that they have less demand for these seats. So I generally find that flying on these days are usually cheaper. And in Europe, when I was traveling in Europe, Saturdays also came up as a constant day that were cheaper because people don't like to fly on Saturdays. Why is that? Because they would usually like to leave on a Friday and return on a Sunday. So a lot of the flights that I would look at, Fridays and Sundays, were usually some of the most expensive. This is the general content that I go by, but I'm going to show you an example of how a flight can vary throughout the month. There are many factors that are involved in why an airline's prices increase and decrease. Some variables include season. In the summer, flights are going to be a little more expensive than in the winter time. So the peak times will be a lot more expensive and you'll have to pay more. Also, obviously, like I said, during the week, not many people want to work. Fuel prices, oil prices, how much does it cost for a plane to fill up? And since gas prices are going down, flights are getting a lot cheaper. Okay, so now since I'm repping New York today, let's see how it would be if I looked at some flights going from Los Angeles to New York, back to New York. What we're going to do is basically look on Skyscanner and look at their calendar. Now, the cool thing about Skyscanner is that you can see how many flights or what the flight prices are throughout the week or throughout a month or even throughout the entire year if they're available. There's that option. So let's check out just for the month of February what the prices are looking like week by week, day by day. Okay, so I'm going straight into Skyscanner right now, and I'm going to check out LAX to New York. And the departure will be in February for the whole month. So you can change this if you wanted to by clicking on here, and you'll see how it says you can check for today, tomorrow, in a week, a whole month, or a whole year. But for now, we'll just check 2015 February for our whole month, right? And one traveler, and we want to search. Okay, and so the chart pops up all the way to the 28th of February. Now, in order to see what the main flights are, you see that they start, the lowest is going at $121, $195, $269 seems to be the highest that they have. And $269, the highest that they have is on the 8th, which is a Sunday. So this continues with my theory that Sundays are some of the most expensive days to fly. But look, the next highest is the Saturday, which is at $250. So this may not necessarily mean that Saturdays are the cheapest days to fly, because Friday is even a little bit cheaper. It's at $239. Today is the 5th that I'm checking it. These dates are really close nearby to each other, so the plane's availability may be lower. So the flights, the airline seats will be a lot more expensive. As you go through the month, you can see that the prices go down. With on a Tuesday, a flight would be $144. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, here, they're all $144. And that's one of the cheapest flights that you can get on this scale. And Friday shoots up, and then Saturday also shoots up again on the 21st of February. Maybe some event, maybe some holiday is happening on the 21st. I don't really know. but that seems to be a popular flight date because looking at the other Saturdays on the 28th, that Saturday is cheap as well. It's $146. And the 14th Saturday, Valentine's Day, is $156. So it could be very cheap as well. Okay, so honestly, you just have to check to see what days are the cheapest, but you should always try to have a really flexible schedule. It will allow you to find the cheapest and get the best deals for flights. If you can fly during midweek, that's usually pretty guaranteed that you'll get a cheaper flight than on a weekend. But on the weekend, it could either have if there's a special holiday that many people don't want to fly on, then maybe you can actually fly on that and get a cheaper ticket. Or maybe there's a special holiday going to happen the next day and many people want to fly for that. There's a lot of factors that go into it. So you just have to be diligent and check. But I would say definitely Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday are usually guaranteed to get you some really cheap seats on your flights. Those are usually the best ones for me. So remember to like, share, subscribe, and we got more tips coming to you in the future. So be on the lookout for the next travel tip. Peace.